want to take a minute and talk about billing, specifically billing for enterprise plans. Not all enterprise plans. If your enterprise plan was established before 2025, this might not actually work on your enterprise plan. For the most part, enterprise plans are fully custom. That's what makes them an enterprise plan. An account executive will work closely with you to see exactly what you need and structure a plan that works best for your needs. With that being said, there are two features, Billback Reports and End User Pay, that will be available in all of the newer enterprise plans. If you don't see this feature available in your account, I definitely recommend reaching out to your account executive to see what you can do to make it available in your plan. In this video, I want to talk about Billback Reports, and in another video that I'll link to in the description below, we'll talk about End User Pay. Before we dive into where you need to go to find your Billback Report, let me just take a second to explain what it even is and why you might be interested in getting one. Basically, it's very much what it sounds like. It gives you the ability to know what assets were purchased by which office or region or even user of your organization, so you know who to bill back for that asset or who needs to pay for the asset that your organization paid for. For example, if Mary out of the San Francisco office is buying floor plans and Mark out of the Houston office has bought some floor plans, you would know which floor plans for which models were ordered by Mary and exactly which floor plans for which models were ordered by Mark. And that way you'll be able to bill back or charge each one accordingly. Now, to find your Billback Report, it's really very simple. You just go into your account, jump into Settings, go into Billing, and your Billback Reports are right here, right next to the invoice. So if I have an invoice for March 23rd, 2026, I can download the invoice right here, and I can download the Billback Report right here. So the PDF is the invoice, and the CSV file is your Billback Report. Let's check out what that looks like. If I go to the PDF, this is obviously redacted, but you can see that I've got floor plans ordered and I've got CAD files ordered, and it comes to a subtotal, but there's no way for me to know with this information who placed these orders and for which models they were placed, which means I won't be able to charge the office or user that placed the order. So now let's look at the Billback Report. Now the Billback Report will be unique for each asset, which means you'll have one CSV file for floor plans, another one for CAD files, and so on. And that's because the columns are going to be a little bit different depending on the asset. So when I download this Billback Report, I get this folder, and in this case, because over the past month I've ordered both CAD files and floor plans, I have two CSV files. I'll open up the CAD file, and even though I redacted most of the information in this document, you can see over here I have the model ID, I have the model name, I have over here the user ID that placed the order, their email address, and so on. Very important, however, to point out are these columns over here. You have the requested square footage, which means the calculated square footage when the order was placed, and the square footage as it was charged, which you can see here is a little bit less than what was requested. So if what you actually got charged is different from what you thought you were going to be charged when placing the order, this is where you want to go to find out why. All the information that I need to know about all of the CAD assets that were purchased in that given month are available in this Billback Report. And the same is true for floor plans. The one add-on that you will not be able to see in Billback Reports is BIM files, and of course you won't be able to see capture services. The add-ons that are available through Billback Report are schematic floor plans, E57 files, matter packs, true plans, and CAD files. And finally, what if your enterprise plan includes prepaid assets, like you've already paid for a bundle of floor plans or E57 files? Well, in that case, the Billback Report will look a little bit different. Instead of showing you the total value of that asset, it'll show you the quantity that you have left to order. And you also won't have multiple prepaid reports every single month. It'll be the same report that is associated with the month your enterprise plan was established, and the report will always keep getting updated. So the next time you'll download that report, it'll just be updated with a new quantity column.